In the hushed corridors of humanity's darkest corners, the unthinkable often becomes reality. The sacred bond between mother and child, a bond stronger than steel and sweeter than honey, perverted into something so ghastly, it chills the marrow. Our first tale takes us to the heart of Texas, to the life of Angelica Salazar Alvarez. A mother of 3, Alvarez lived a life that on the surface seemed ordinary, but beneath this facade of normality, a horrifying tale of abuse and murder was unfolding. In 2007, Alvarez was convicted for the murder of her 4 children. She had a history of mental health issues and was feeling overwhelmed when she decided to kill the children and herself, not knowing her husband would come home and save her life. She was sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole. Then, there's Leslie Demeniuk, a name that sends shivers down the spine of those who know her story. Hailing from Florida, Demeniuk was a mother of twin boys. But in 2001, her life took a terrifying turn. Under the influence of alcohol and prescription drugs, Demeniuk shot her 2 4-year-old sons, James and John, in cold blood. A chilling act that shook her community to its core. We then moved to California, home of Tierra Capri Gobble. Gobble was a mother with a history of causing abuse. In 1999, she was convicted for the murder of her 4-month-old son, Jason. She beat her son to death, a life cut short by the very person meant to protect it. In South Carolina, we find Susan Smith. Her name has become synonymous with maternal treachery. In 1994, Smith claimed that her 2 sons, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alex, had been kidnapped. In reality, Smith had drowned her children, strapping them into their car seats and rolling the car into a lake, a monstrous act that shocked the nation. Finally, we journey to Minnesota, to the chilling tale of Lois Juergens. Adoptive mother to Dennis Juergens, Lois was a woman who hid a terrifying secret behind her suburban facade. In 1987, she was found guilty of murdering 3-year-old Dennis, following years of physical and psychological abuse. These stories are a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most seemingly ordinary lives. They challenge our understanding of motherhood and force us to confront the horrifying reality that sometimes the monsters are not under the bed, but in the heart of the home. The societal response to these crimes is often one of disbelief and horror, as they challenge our deepest held beliefs about the sanctity of motherhood. We must remember these stories, not to sensationalize the gruesome details, but to ensure that we stay vigilant, to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and to seek justice for the innocent lives lost.